Okay, so what that was essentially I was doing a 3-note per string pentatonic run in the key of E minor, using 2 different pentatonic box shapes. Most guitar players are already really familiar with the pentatonic shape, pentatonic minor shape 1, which is played like this. Unfortunately, a lot of guitar players think that is it for the pentatonic scale. They think that, okay, yeah, I know my pentatonic scale now. Well, there are 4 other shapes that a lot of guitar players unfortunately neglect to ever learn. The pattern number 2 would look like this. And basically what I'm doing is I am taking the notes of pattern number 1 and pattern number 2 and playing them together as a 3-note per string scale pattern. As you probably already know and you've seen me do, pentatonic scales, at least played like this, are 2 notes per string. You know, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on across the neck. The same thing with pattern number 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What I'm doing is, if you notice, the first... the second note in pattern 1, right there, it's that G at the 15th fret, is the first note on the low E string in pattern number 2. So if you put those 2 together, what you end up with is 3 notes from the pentatonic scale on the low E string. And you can facilitate playing that with some stretches. This far up the neck, they're not that bad. If you go a little bit further down the neck, the stretches get a little bit more intense. So taking it all the way across using this sort of hybrid pentatonic shape, you would end up with this. You'd play the E on the low E string at the 12th fret. You'd play the G at the 15th fret. And you'd play the A at the 17th fret. And then you switch strings. You're repeating the A on the 5th string at the 12th fret, B on the 14th fret, and D at the 17th fret. Moving up to the next string, to the D string, D at the 12th, E at the 14th, G at the 17th. Moving on, G at the 12th on the 3rd string, A at the 14th, B at the 16th, next string, B at the 12th, D at the 15th, E at the 17th, and then finally E at the 12th, G at the 15th, and A at the 17th. And then I finish it off with a little nifty sweep picking run using the E minor pattern right here, playing the B at the 17th fret, pulling off to the 15th, which is a G, E at the 17th fret on the B string, B at the 16th fret of the G string, then back up to the E, to the G, and then shift to the D major pattern, A at the 17th, pull off to the 14th, which is an F sharp, D on the 2nd string at the 15th fret, A on the 3rd string at the 14th fret, and then back up, and then landing, finishing it off at the 17th fret of the 2nd string, which is, of course, an E. So really slowly, that lick would look like this. And I really like this type of lick. Zach Wilde once said that, you know, he prefers pentatonics because it sounds a lot more like music to him rather than just a scale exercise. I don't know if I quite agree with that, but pentatonics definitely lead to a very musical style of playing. That doesn't mean that you can be any less musical with the diatonic scale. You know, it's all in how you use this stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Comments go in the comment section. Please feel free to like, share, all that kind of good stuff. And I'll see you folks next time.